I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Hey, this is Matt once again. Somehow this guy still gets jobs. Rob Zombie. So many other directors that can't get jobs. So many writers that can't get jobs. But this guy, man, he keep doing it. Even though films like 31, which I'll get to, and Lords of Salem, which I'll get to, were pieces of trash. They made enough money that Lionsgate's like, yeah, whatever. You want to make another movie after Devil's Rejects? Third film? Sure, why not? Of course, this is a PayPal request for Brock. Thank you so much. He wanted my thoughts on the five Rob Zombie films. He sent a very generous donation to my PayPal. Really appreciate that. If anyone's ever want to send a request, you do so by PayPal or Patreon. Either way is fine. And I'm sorry if I feel like I'm going to throw up. Not because the movie's disgusting, because I'm almost ready to puke at one of the more bullshit retcons I've ever fucking seen in my life. The ending of the Devil's Rejects. They're dead. They're shot to shit. They've been shot 18 to 50 times a piece. They were shot to shit. They were turned to Swiss fucking cheese. But all three lived. All three lived. And all three got to pretty much tip-top shape. Nothing was affected. Nerves damaged. They'll lose an arm, lose a leg. Nothing. And then top it off, Sid Haig, sad to say, this is the last film he did. I believe he was supposed to be in the film a lot more, but they realized, hey, he's not in good health. And you could tell. He's in one scene where he's in a jail cell, gives dialogue that honestly I don't even remember a damn thing about. And he just looked and sounded bad. Really fucking bad. And it's sad. Sad to see. Sid Haig was a good character actor. I wish he was doing other movies than this. I really do. I wish he got the opportunity to really stretch and do like more good guy roles or more like interesting roles. And to be honest, like his roles in the first two were some of the better parts of the movie. Of those films, except the bad Rob Zombie dialogue. But his exuberance, energy in them, this you tell he's just more gaunt. It was just sad and depressing to look at, because you know in your head he's dying and he's sick, and you just see it on his face, and it just... Yeah, on the one hand, at least he got to act again, if just for a little bit, but on the other hand, it's depressing to see. And then off screen, we hear on the news, his character dies of lethal injection. So they write him off of the movie. Bill Moseley gets into prison escape, kills Danny Trejo, who was in The Devil's Rejects. Him and this other guy, Richard Brake, who he's actually one of the only decent parts in the film I'll talk about later, 31. He was the asshole in the 2005 Doom movie. Richard Brake, he was also in Halloween 2009, the Halloween 2. He was the guy at the beginning that when the car crash happens and he's stuck, he's like, fuck, 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 fuck. That's Richard Brake. And in 31, he actually didn't do that bad of a job. Here, maybe because he had to spit out a lot more of that stupid Rob Zombie dialogue. It just gets tiring after a while, man. I mean, if a middle schooler, if a 12-year-old kid who just found out the ideals of cursing wrote movies, it would be Rob Zombie movies, dialogue-wise. And I love cursing as much as the next guy. I love saying motherfucker and fuck, but you don't write that shit down. Fuck, shit in the fuck, dick fuck in the dick. Dick that fuck, the sucker fuck. Fuck the dick in the fuck, you fuck. Suck that duck, you fuck the dick. You pussy fucking ass. Pussy dick in the fuck. And fuck the dick in the pussy. Fuck asshole dick, fuck shit and fuck. That's okay. It's like redundant. It's insipid. It loses all forms of power. It just becomes parody. Outright parody at times. And Richard Brake's character is somehow related, like his half-brother, to Sid Haig's character, I believe. Or is he related to Bill Moseley's character? I can't remember. I don't even give a shit. That's how little I cared. And really, it kind of tries to be the same as The Devil's Rejects, where it's three people, and then they get in a situation where people want to try to kill them. And Devil's Rejects, it was William Forsythe. Here, they're in Mexico. So it's a guy who's related to Danny Trejo's character because Bill Moseley kills him in the beginning. And so he wants revenge. I think Danny Trejo was this guy's father. And gets a bunch of luchador masks. Like, where the fuck is Rey Mysterio? Where the fuck is all these other... I'll get to that. Sheri Moon Zombie is still an awful actress. She still can't act her way out of a fucking high school play. Again, it made sense why she mainly has only done Rob Zombie movies. Because she's married to him. Hey, bitch, hop in, you dig? No, I don't dig. Let's go and dig a fucking grave for myself and bury myself fucking face first this way so I don't have to watch any more Rob Zombie's fucking movies. And just once again, her playing this theater baby doll got on my goddamn nerves. Where she's up for parole. Why the hell this bitch would be up for parole, I don't know. But she's up for parole. And she's going, I be Snow White in the forest. Whoopee. I'm a star, motherfucker. I'm like, a fading star? Well, let's treat you. You've never been a fucking star. Star my ass. Oh, I'm a star. But it's just the dialogue between Bill Moseley and Richard Brake. For example, there's these two people that try to get them for the reward, and of course they get the tables turned on these two. And Richard Brake talking about, imagine your titties and now they're jacking off everywhere. Maybe he's into shitting over... No, that's a... Was that even... Was that scene? Or was it when they were in a... Yeah. That's when they have the gun on Richard Brake. And he's the one talking about measure her titties and others jaking off everywhere. And then the guy's getting pissed off. Hey, maybe into shitting. I don't know. Maybe these guys, they'll be shitting over her too. So talking about like jacking off on titties and shitting and da-da-da-da. And then Bill Moseley shows up and then they kill the two. Shoot the guy in the head. Cut the woman's face off. Dee Walls is in this movie as a guard. And tries to get these two people to kill Sheri Moon Zombie, but she kills them and just meows a lot. This fucking lady, Sheri Moon Zombie's now meowing. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, God, I'm so annoyed by her. Makes my ass itch like they had a fucking rash. Makes my dick. You know, sometimes when you dick, something happens and then you piss in and then it feels like a burn. That's what it feels like anytime I hear Sheri Moon Zombie talk in this movie. My dick is pissing fire water. I'd rather be the fucking firewalker and fly into the fucking sun with my face in my ass and smelling, and it ain't roses. That all in a shiny red shoebox would be more of an exaggerated amalgamation of fun than watching Sheri Moon Zombie in these goddamn movies. Just meowing. There's a point in her jail cell. She, in her crazed mind, visualizes a woman with a fucking cat mask dancing, and when it fades away, she's like, "Don't go, meow, meow, meow." Fuck. I know that you're pussy. Literally. Doesn't mean you have to meow like one. God damn it. Get me the fuck out of this chicken shit outfit. Secure that shit, Hudson. If you're wondering, I saw all these the same goddamn day. So that's why my insanity is pissed down my pants. Like that little twat of a doll in Cedar Chucky. You pissed your pants. Glenda, where the fuck that bitch was. Oh, and Dee Walls is the guard. The dialogue she's giving is shit like snitches did stitches. Really? You don't give Dee Wallace, who's in E.T. and Critters and all these films, much better than this horse shit, lines like stitches did stitches. We gotta throw in more character actors. We got Clint Howard as a clown, because Bill Moseley and Richard Brake take over the warden and his family and friends in this house, and the clown, I guess, was supposed to be there for some reason, and they tell Clint Howard, "Make us laugh or we'll shoot you." He doesn't. Then he pisses his pants. They laugh. "Oh, I made you laugh. Can I leave now?" "Sure." And then they shoot him in the face. They want the warden to get Sheri Moon Zombie out, so they do. Sheri Moon Zombie pretty much chokes out Dee Wallace. Of course, the family and friends of the warden are killed, and the warden itself, as if that's a fucking surprise. Then they go off to Mexico with dialogue talking about how, oh, maybe we'll make a porno. Our first movie, The Salami Man. And his catchphrase would be, "Show me your salami, motherfucker." Haha, that'll be my catchphrase. Here's your catchphrase. Rob Zombie, Sheri Moon Zombie. Unemployment line. Unemployment line. That should be your fucking catchphrase. They go to Mexico, and the son of Danny Trejo, the character, his men try to kill them. One of the guys there I recognize, I forget the actor's name. If you've seen the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie. You know the two guys that worked with Dennis Hopper? One was one's Fisher Stevens, and then there's the other guy. He's the other guy. I forget the actor's name, but oh yeah, I remember him from the Super Mario Brothers movie. He's been in other stuff, but that's where I remember him the most from. He's the guy who acts friendly, gets him a room in a motel. It pretty much is these three people fucking around, partying in Mexico. They party more in Mexico. Like, wow, thank God this movie was made. You just party in Mexico. Then the son of Trejo's character and some men in these luchador masks. Like, where the fuck is Nacho Libre don't come out? Where's Nacho Libre? I am, dun-dun-dun-dun, I am. And I actually like that movie. It's way fucking better than this movie. God, I really want to watch Nacho Libre again after watching this bullshit. And, of course, they fucking wipe these guys out. Barely any problems. This little guy, who I think he was the little guy in 31, I could be wrong, who was the little Nazi midget in 31. Yeah, I'll get to that. A little Nazi midget that speaks Spanish, so it probably was the same guy as this, who loves Sheri Moon Zombie and then helps her out. Bill Moseley gets in a knife fight with a guy. The little guy gets Richard Brake and the girl out. They kill everybody. They kill Danny Trejo's son. Put him in a coffin. Burn it. Where the fuck? They leave. I'm like, this whole movie is bullshit because they fucking died at the beginning. At the end of fucking Devil's Rejects, they died. They died. I guess that goes to show you can throw any fucking bullshit in and you're supposed to swallow it. Sheri Moon Zombie, her character is even more annoying than the first two. The dialogue is still, imagine the titties and jacking off and maybe it's in the shitting and salami man, show me you salami motherfucker. Let that be our catchphrase. This movie is... This was a useless sequel. It was a pointless sequel. It wasn't scary. It wasn't entertaining. It was depressing to see Sid Haig with that. Bill Moseley given nothing to do. Sheri Moon Zombie even being more fucking annoying. I hated this movie, man. I hated this movie. I hate watching it. I hate that it got made. All these other sequels that didn't get made. All these other directors, writers that can't get jobs. But a guy who can't write for shit got another fucking job to make a fucking sequel. That was it. No one was even asking for it because they all died at the end. I'm sorry. These characters are not that interesting to have a fucking franchise around. Sheri Moon Zombie, she meows, she's and she's annoying. Bill Moseley just makes me go, oh, I'll just go watch Chainsaw Massacre 2. And even here, Bill Moseley looks tired. Compared to Devil's Rejects, he just looks tired. He's given there's nothing interesting to his character. Just the same shit. Richard Brake. You know what? The actor's just giving bad dialogue. I just didn't give a fuck about anything in this movie. I didn't give a fuck about anything in this flick. I didn't give a fuck about what was going on. I didn't give a fuck about the plot. I didn't give a fuck about the story. I didn't give a fuck about these characters. The fact that they win pisses me off because now they get to go off scot-free. At least that's one thing I do give a Devil's Rejects. Oh good, these characters I don't like died. Nope. They're still alive. And again, Sheri Moon Zombie and Bill Moseley, you got shot like 50 times, but you're perfectly fucking fine. Funny, you think you get shot like 50 times or whatever. One bullet would at least hit the fucking head, but yeah, okay. Even the visual, definitely not as visually aesthetically pleasing as House of Thousand Corpses at least had that. Devil's Rejects at least had William Forsythe, who I thought knocked out of the park in that movie. Here, even the guy who plays Danny Trejo's son is a nobody. Like, there's nothing to him. You don't ever buy that, oh, he's going to take out the Devil's Rejects. No. And his fucking luchador men. No. So, I don't understand why this got made. More like he wanted to work with Bill Moseley, Sheri Moon Zombie again. Devil's Rejects, most people call it his best movie. So I gotta find a way to capitalize on that. People would see it. People did. Probably made money. There you go. Didn't give my money. But yeah. If you like the film, cool. To me, this is a waste of fucking time. Well, it wasn't a waste of time. It was a donation from Brock, so it wasn't a waste of time. I thank you for that. If you love it, cool. Feel free to let me know why in the comments. I won't chastise you. To me, this is just pointless, same old shit, showcasing that Rob Zombie cannot write a likable character to save his life. The closest was William Forsythe and Brad Dourif. Brad Dourif in Halloween, his Halloweens. William Forsythe, mainly from William Forsythe's, not really from the writing, but from William Forsythe's acting, performance. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.